Our family is on the go so much, and in today's video I'm going to take you through a real day in the life routine of what we actually do outside of our home when we travel. I'm going to show you all of the homeschool resources that I bring with us as we do travel and what a real homeschool day looks like when we are on the go. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Fit Pack Adventures. My name is Samantha. On this channel, we discuss all of the things related to homeschooling, our love of travel, and our Christian lifestyle that we live with our kiddos. So if that is something that you are interested in, don't forget to subscribe down below. In today's video, I'm going to show you a real day in our life when we are not in our home, when we are out and about in the world, and when we are at our house that we're staying at that is extremely nice. I've already gotten myself ready for the day. The kids are ready for the day. We have already started doing independent review for language arts and math. My kiddos are very incentivized today to finish their lessons fast because they are ready to go do all of the things that we planned for this afternoon. And so let's go get started and show you exactly what we've done today so far. This little girl has turned over a new leaf almost immediately when she wakes up for the day. She starts her independent review for language arts and math because she knows the quicker that she gets it done, the quicker she gets to go and have fun for the rest of the day. Overall, our family is very healthy, but when we travel, I feel like sometimes we're just trying to get by. And so today we're just having some toast with some butter, and we're having some bacon, and of course I've already burnt one piece of the toast, so there's that. Everyone in our family has long hair, everyone that is except my husband. So in the morning when we're all trying to get it brushed, combed out, it's sort of hard whenever you have bedhead and tangles, and it can take a while sometimes. But a few years ago, I found this product off of Amazon, and it is incredible. I will link it down below. It gets tangles out so fast, and I am a true believer in this product. So if you have kids or if you yourself have very long hair, this could definitely save you, especially on those pool days or beach days. David Livingstone had just woken up. He got out of bed and began to light a lamp. As he did, he heard a knock at the door. One of the African natives had come to ask him for help. Our morning times look different wherever we go. On this particular trip, we were just doing a very short version of history and our read aloud along with our Bible time before we started our lessons. He wasn't afraid of living in Africa.
I thought you would say that.
Some people didn't want to go to Africa. They were afraid of the snakes and the lions. They didn't like all the bugs or the hot weather either.
Yeah, the snakes there are
very, very dangerous. The black mamba and the puff adder.
Anacondas.
Oh yeah, the anacondas for sure. Yeah. As you can tell, these conversations can go off topic very fast, and sometimes they take quite a bit of time. And most mornings, all I do is just lean into that. I'm completely fine with discussing whatever the kids want to discuss. But at this point, I'm kind of going over my daughter's independent review with her, and we're gonna check some things off and then continue on with our very interesting conversations that we have.
I want something to show you on the toilet.
Did you use the bidet?
What's the bidet?
The water that squirts up?
That cleans your booty. That's nice. That's nice. Man, that thing feels nice. So is that those Japanese toilets?
Yeah, I think, that's like,
When you go to the bathroom, I suggest you use that bidet.
Let me know down in the comments below what is one of the most interesting conversations that you've had with your children. I can't make this stuff up. But we are continuing on with our morning routine. Okay, so the kids have discovered that there is a bidet in the master bathroom. And that has been the thing of the morning that they cannot get their mind off of, so they are going and using the bidet. Our routine is a bit off. We didn't start school till much later in the morning. We have had many interruptions, and that's okay because we're doing a very limited amount of school as we travel. How was it?
Good, the party was nice. So I went to go to the bathroom and there's this thing called a bidet on it.
Oh yeah, it
that's
works. Yeah, that's nice. Turn to face her. He had big brown eyes and his mouth was filled with a green bow, which he dropped in surprise. He stumbled backward, his hooves slipping on the path. Oh, he cried. I didn't mean, I wasn't going to eat it. So if you needed a reminder, here is your reminder that when you are traveling, when you're on the road, give yourself grace, give your family grace, give your homeschool grace, and just know that those rhythms and routines that you have found to be comfortable in your life will return when you head back home. What are you doing, Chunky? I love your dress.
I can see you.
Let me see what you do.
I gathered your makeup and get pretty.
And you got pretty? Are you the princess? Yeah? Okay, let's go get it off. You did that? Yeah.
Raptor King's coming.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let me see.
Let's put some on your forehead. Okay, alright, so let's take it off, okay?
I just won't leave it on.
No. For our morning time, I brought very few resources. You saw the thing that I brought for history was our story of Jesus people. So this is put out by Generations Homeschool. And my kids are still talking. I hope you can hear this. I have a dinosaur in my homeschool today. And you saw my 3-year-old has already gotten into my makeup this morning. So we had that. Yeah, it's just, this is our day. This is the level 1, the story of Jesus people, how the spread of Christianity kind of went throughout the world. This is the very first book. They're still hollering. I bought all 6 levels of this curriculum. I will try to link the video of the unboxing of the Generations Homeschool curriculum that I did up in the corner. And so you can check that out if you want to. I bought all of them because I will be doing all 6 of them with my children as we finish. Help me, Lord. As we finish one, we will start the next one. I think we have about 5 lessons left in this one, and then we will start level 2, and that is taking the Middle East for Jesus. So I'm really excited to jump into that. And so this is just kind of like a compilation of people who have made an impact in the spread of Christianity. And so this is not specific to one place. This is kind of like all over the world. We've talked about Africa, we've talked about Norway, Sweden, the United States, all kinds of different people. Today we read about David Livingstone. We kind of jumped ahead a couple of lessons because my daughter had been flipping through this. Where are you going? Some snackies? Okay, well, I'll get you a snacky. Okay. She was really interested in the story of David Livingstone, so I told her, of course, today we would read about him, and so we did. Now, I also have a YWAM book about the story of David Livingstone, so I'm thinking that might be sort of neat. I see that. I think that might be sort of neat to add into our school maybe this next year as a historical and biblical read aloud. So I might add that in also. So we did that, and then the next thing that we did in our morning time was Heartwood Hotel. We have read the first book of this, and this is the second. I think there are 4 books in this series. We are really enjoying this series, and so we did a chapter out of that, and then they requested a break. All we really have to do is lessons, and that is it. We have our Bibles. We have our Bibles here, so we're going to do our quiet time and our Bible time this morning also. Next up is reading with this little guy. We normally read either 1 or 2 stories every day. He breezes through these very easily. They're very short reads from the Good and the Beautiful. And he keeps me laughing, I have to say. Like, he gets so excited whenever he masters a word or a new concept. And it's just a blessing for me to be able to be right there with him and to see the joy and the light that shines on his face when something does just click with him. Okay, what does CH say? Cha-cha-cha. Okay. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. You have to make learning fun, and I did this with my daughter when we were learning the sound for CH. I was like, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, and so they remember it. Like, that's a fun way for us to remember it, and they've never had an issue with their CH sounds because of that. And so these are just the little things in our homeschool that just make it fun.
I get a sticker.
Okay, pick you a sticker.
These are the front stickers. These are the back stickers. I'm going to choose from the front stickers.
Okay.
This is what they look like.
Okay.
There's more flowers.
Alright, so you're going to put it right there, okay?
I keep thinking it's this.
Good job, dude.
Yeah. I just want to hug. This is the best part of the day.
It's the best part of the day.
This.
Yes, I love it.
Hey.
So I just finished reading with my son, and we did our Reading Booster A cards. I usually let him read his story for the day, and then we do the reading booster A cards either before or after his story, and then I give him a bit of a break because I just feel like his attention span at that point is used up, and so that's normally around 15ish to 20 minutes to take us to do that. Now while he is doing that, my 9-year-old, my oldest, she is doing her musical multiplication, and she is doing her spelling words associated with her language arts curriculum. If you have not gotten the musical multiplication app from The Good and the Beautiful, I will tell you that it is worth the money. We have been doing multiplication all year long, and we have been using, the flashcards and the little books that come with The Good and the Beautiful's math curriculum. But I will tell you that the musical multiplication app has been a game changer for my daughter. She is picking up on those facts so fast, and so for us, it was definitely an added bonus to our homeschool. It's been working really good for her. So she does that as I'm working with my son, and now I'm about to go start language arts with her because our language arts is really fast. She breezes through it. She loves language arts, and then I will pick up with my son. We will finish his language arts lesson while my daughter goes on a break, and during that time she's normally doing her independent reading, or she might be reading a book to our 3-year-old. It just, every day is a bit different. And then after I finish my language arts lesson with my son, we do math with my daughter. And sometimes, that switches. It's just kind of whatever the day brings, whatever we feel like doing. So that is typically what our day is looking like. As I'm working with one child, the other child is always doing something else independently. Let's go start language arts with my daughter. Let me know in the comments what your favorite subject to do with each child is, because for my daughter and I, it is definitely language arts. We look forward to this every day. Even the readers, the stories that The Good and the Beautiful incorporates into their level 3 curriculum, which is what we're almost done with at this point. We love it. We have enjoyed this so much. I know I've said it before and I'll say it again, but this truly is a special time for us. I have always had such a love for reading, and my daughter is quickly following in my footsteps, so this is something that we have certainly bonded over, and I look forward to the future and what that is going to bring for both of us. Let me know in the comments what is a book that you are reading right now that is just truly speaking to your heart. My book that I'm reading is one of Karen Andreola's. It is called Pocket Full of Pine Cones. And I love this book because it just speaks so much into motherhood and homeschooling and living a Christian lifestyle. And it's Karen Andreola writes in a very different way that I've ever read before. And if you have not picked up her book, Michael's Gentle Wife, oh my goodness, you are missing out. I will put a link down below. I could not put that book down, and I just found it so refreshing in a world of literature that just praises things that shouldn't be praised, and Miss Andreola does such a wonderful job of just bringing the focus back to families and the Lord. Because I have gained the greatest blessing of having faith in God, Barrick replied simply. This challenging situation is requiring me to really exercise faith right now. But we can't have faith only when it is easy. Strong faith endures when things are hard. Exactly.
Under his feet, Finn felt something squish as he walked. Investigating with his candle, Finn saw a lot of animal droppings. These droppings definitely look like they came from some kind of antler-bearing animal. I have been feeling something under my feet too. Abigail said, I think droppings like these happen throughout the tunnel.
Next up is my son. We are going to do his language arts lesson. He is finishing up language arts with the Good and the Beautiful level K, and he is doing such a little fantastic job. I love reading with him. Okay, so what is that word?
Chop.
Chop. And what is that?
We need flour.
Flour. We do need flour. Good. What is this word?
Chomp.
Chomp.
And
We need a spoon. Good.
a cheese crown. I'm wondering something. It could be a lemon cake crown.
A lemon cake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now it's going on.
Okay, so it's 12:43 and we just finished math. We're still doing math 3 with the Good and the Beautiful, and I know that I mentioned in a previous math video that our journey with the Good and the Beautiful math 3 has not been the greatest, but for some strange reason here in the last 2 to 3 weeks it's been going really well again. I'm still not sure exactly if I'm going to go into math 4 or if I'm going to try something new. It just depends on how the progression goes. We will see, time will tell. We're done with school. My son did his language arts, all of his lessons. We have not started math 1 with him yet. I intend to do that when we get back home after this quick visit to Louisiana. He's done with his lessons. My daughter did language arts and math, and we did history together. We did Bible together, and I'm not exactly sure what time we started this morning. I think it was around 9 o'clock. It's almost 1 o'clock. We've taken a few breaks, so we've done about 3 to 4 hours of school today. Now we're going to get a bit of lunch, and then my oldest 2 are going to go to the grandparents' house. They have a bit of a farm. They have some animals, donkeys, pigs, horses, cows. They love to be with the animals, and so that is how they are going to spend their evening. I'm going to be picking up this house, doing just a little bit of food preparation. We have a homeschool group event that we are going to tonight with our homeschool group that we are a part of here in Louisiana. We are going to continue to be a part of this group just for when we do come back for visits. We love the families and the group so much. They're just so enriching to our lives and those relationships. So we're super excited to see everybody tonight, and we will be doing that tonight. So we're just going to be kind of checking things off the list today. What is the first thing that you have to tackle after a homeschool day? For me, it is dishes. I cannot stand to have a sink of dishes that are dirty that need to be done. And also clothes, the laundry, if it starts piling up, it irritates me to no end. My husband is always picking at me. He's like, I feel like you're always at the sink washing dishes, and I feel like I truly am too. I mean, with 5 people in the house, how could you not be, right? I will have to say though, my children have been the best help to me in these past few months. Like even in this clip, like my daughter just insisted on helping me, which I greatly appreciate. Here.
Have a bite. Not being healthy. Try it.
Okay, that mango was not good. I'm just gonna say it. My husband is always trying to get me to eat things that I don't necessarily want to eat, but I know that they're healthy for me. But yeah, I'm just not as healthy as him. I don't know anybody that is actually, but very health conscious in our family. He is the one that keeps us on track for sure. But as you can see right now, what I'm doing is I'm just taking inventory of everything that we've done in our day so far. I'm writing it down in my schedule in the appropriate spot, and I will show you my schedule in just a minute. But this is what I do. I reverse plan, I reverse schedule. I do not make lesson plans. I do not put myself in a box, because I know if I do, I'm going to be greatly disappointed, because as much as we travel, as much as we do, it's just not realistic. So this is what has always worked for our family, and I have certain goals during the year that I want to meet as far as where I want us to be in our schedule, on our time. But as far as just making a detailed schedule to go by, I do not do this. So I want to show you guys what I bring with us whenever we travel, because we travel so much. But this is my trusty purple bin, and it goes with us everywhere. My husband knows not to leave this if I have not put it in the spot where he needs to grab it to put it in the truck. He knows to go find it, because this goes with us everywhere, and I have to choose what I put in this based on our trip itinerary. If we're going to be going somewhere where it's very laid back and I know we're going to have time to do multiple subjects like we are now, it's pretty full. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty much always full, but with different things based off of where we're going and what we're going to be doing. I'm going to show you what is in here, what we bring with us on our trips, and if it doesn't fit in here, it doesn't come unless it can fit in one of the kids' backpacks or my backpack, because they each have a backpack that we bring with us on either road trips, if we're flying, whatever mode of transportation we're taking. They each have a backpack, and it's filled with different activities and things to entertain them on our travel days. Let me show you what we have in our homeschool bin though. This is our homeschool bin, and it's very loved and it's very worn, and it's actually a little dirty. It's actually a little dirty. So I'm gonna put the lid down here. Okay, so first thing that I have is I have my homeschool planner. Now this is from Brighter Day Press by Whitney Newby. I got this at the homeschool convention that I went to in Branson this past May. And so it's already, one of my children has already drawn on it. This is the planner that I got for this year, and so I'm just going to give you like a quick little flip through of it because I really like it so far. This is what it is. So it has the space for everything. It has your subjects you can write out to the side. It has scriptures for every month. And then the thing that I really love about it is that every week, let me get to a spot where you're probably going to be like, I don't know what you're doing right now, Samantha. And half the time I don't know what I'm doing either. But I want to show you a page. Okay, so this is every week. Every week you have this. And it has your goals for the week because let's face it, as homeschool mamas, we do have long-term goals, but weekly goals and even monthly goals sound better to my ears than yearly goals. It gets a bit overwhelming for me to think that far into the future. So to have a place to put weekly goals is I love this. Prayer requests, because let's face it, those change very quickly also in today's day and age. Your memory verse that you may want to memorize for the week with your children, or one that's just special to you that's been speaking to your heart for that week. And then, this is the part that I love, the meal plan, the shopping list, oh my goodness, and then our schedule, our weekly schedule, so you can just jot down any last minute things that happen to pop up on your itinerary for that week, and your meal plan and what you need to shop for. So in all of my years of homeschooling, I've always had two different calendars. I've had my homeschool planner and I've had just my regular life planner. And I loved that. I mean, it wasn't necessarily not working for me, but I also wanted to try this year to incorporate everything into one planner. So we would go on trips and I would have one or the other. I would have my homeschool planner or I would have my life planner. And I'm like, maybe I need to do one planner with everything in it. So that's what I'm doing this year. I will let you know how it works out. But yes, this is the one I got. I will try to remember to link this down below because this is, and I just love the aesthetics of it. She also has a linen green one. And it was really hard for me to choose between the linen green, which I'm really kind of loving the green colors right now, and this floral design, this peach floral design. It's actually really pretty also. So I don't think you're going to go wrong with either one. The next thing that I have is my oldest daughter's language arts from the Good and the Beautiful. We're still doing level 3. We have, I think it's 10 lessons and we're done. And we start level 4. So in a few weeks, we will be done with this and we will be moving on to 4th grade language arts. But right now, this is what I have. And I'm going to try to find everything that goes along with that because sometimes it's just kind of thrown in here. So this is the spelling book that goes with it. We have to bring that with us. And then, let me find it. Our last reader for the Good and the Beautiful Level 3 Language Arts. So this is the Journey of 5. We have I think it's 4 chapters left in this book. It has been an amazing story. There have been some days where we're on a cliffhanger and we can't stay there. And so we'll just go ahead and read the next chapter and, that's what we do. And sometimes we read 3 chapters a day, and so that kind of frees us up for the days ahead where we don't have to read this. We don't want to, we don't have to, and yeah, we've really been enjoying this. And I will say, I've enjoyed every reader that level 3 has offered. Level 3 has been, as a teacher, my favorite level to ever teach from the Good and the Beautiful. It has been amazing. I've loved every story. I have loved the lessons. It has been so wonderful. I'll do a review, an in-depth review of that once we finish. Well, hello. Y'all know she's gonna find me. Do you want to come say hi? Come on. Come say hi. Oh my goodness. She found me. You want to hold it?
Where's those kids at?
Where are their kids at? Maybe doing school.
Where's your kids at?
Where are my kids? They're at Riri and Pops' house.
Why?
They're working with the animals.
Why?
I don't know. Are you tired?
They're feeding.
So, Level 3 math from the Good and the Beautiful. We're still working on this. I'm not going to go into all the details of why we're still working on this. You can watch any of the previous videos and I'm sure I will say something about it, so I'm not going to bore you with the details on that. But yes, we are still doing this. We're still working through this. I think we're on lesson like 90-ish. I don't want to lie to you because you guys know I'm brutally honest on this channel. Like I'm not going to lead you astray. We're on 86, okay? So, still working through this. Whenever we get through with this, I will see how it has been going. So far, it has been going good again. And we will take inventory at that point in time. So, Math 3, still working through it. And she almost talked me out of not doing math again today. She was so ready to go work with animals, and I was like, no, we have to do math. It is not a negotiable thing. Let's do it. The story of Jesus, people, we have maybe 5 lessons left in this, and we're finished with this. So we love this book. Love it, love it. We used it as an addition to our main history curriculum. So it can be used as an addition to anything. It's not a standalone curriculum in itself. And I'm so glad that I read the reviews on that also, because I did not know that it was not a standalone curriculum. But yes, so this is in addition, this is a supplement to whatever history curriculum you are doing with your children. We do it during our morning time. It is wonderful. Love it. So that comes with us. This is our current read aloud that we are doing, and it has to come with us also. So we read a bit of that today. This is Heartwood Hotel, The Greatest Gift. This is book 2 in the series. I will link it down below. Next off, we have my son's language arts with the Good and the Beautiful. He is finishing up level K, and there's that. And I can't really like, it has the spiral binding, so it's kind of falling apart, so I just keep it like this. We're on lesson 91, so we just have a few more lessons left in that, and then we will move on to first grade language arts. He is finished with kindergarten math, so we will be starting math 1 in the next few weeks. We usually start our new school year middle-ish of September. Our school just starts a little bit later. It's just how life has happened. So these are the musical multiplication cards that come with my daughter's Math 3. We bring them with us because she often has to refer back to them for any of the facts that she has not memorized yet. And I also spoke about the musical multiplication app in our daily rhythm that you saw earlier, and I cannot tell you how much that has helped her remember her multiplication facts. I think that we have been working with that app for maybe around 3-ish weeks at this point, and it's been a game changer for her. So I would highly recommend getting that if you have not already. I'll see if I can link that below also, so you don't have to go searching for it. You can just click on it and go to it. I'm not affiliated. I don't get anything from it, so it's just a free click for you where you don't have to go try to find it. In addition to my son's kindergarten language arts with the Good and the Beautiful, I brought the My First Africa Reader. We've been reading through this. We also have My First Nature Reader. We read a lot of different things. He reads at least 1 story a day, most of the time 2. And these are so short, like it doesn't take him long to do this. So we read a story out of this today. And then I also have this old Level K reader from the Good and the Beautiful. Now this is from their old edition, and I shared this in my kindergarten curriculum video. I'll have to link it up here. But we have all of the old readers, and I just love, my 3-year-old has drawn on this, but I just love the vintage feel of it. It just has all of the older pictures, you know, and so I love reading this, and he does too. And so I brought this with us because we've been working through this as well, just another reader. And then this is the Reading Booster A cards. So we are on card 41. We just have a few more cards to learn, and then he's going to be he's gonna be done. He's been doing wonderful with this, just moving along so well. I feel like that if I pushed him just a little bit more, we would be done. But I don't want to do that. Like I'm kind of in a season right now where I'm just really trying to soak in the stage that each of my children are in, just because it seems to be passing so fast. I'm not pushing. We're just going at our own pace, and I'm enjoying it, and so are they. The next few things that I have are just kind of like extra, just things that they can do as I'm doing a read aloud, or as I'm, just things to keep them busy, okay? So I've shared this before, I think, but I got this from Walmart, and it's just a Bible verse coloring book. And so it just has all of the different Bible verses in it. I will try to link this below. This is from The Good and the Beautiful. This is just drawing birds. We also have the Drawing Trees book from The Good and the Beautiful, and they have been loving this. My son, I feel like the other day, and I'm in no way exaggerating this, he drew probably 30 to 40 pictures the other day. Like, if he was not doing school, that is what he was doing with his whole day. Like, he had his marker set out, he was just drawing, and I was loving all of it, because we've really been loving art here lately. So this is Brain Games Sticker by Number, and this is Neon Animals. These are really cool whenever they're finished. And I picked this up off of Amazon. I'll try to link it down below also. It's just a neat little resource. If you can't tell, we love the Brain Games sticker books. And so this is Puppies and Dogs, and I will link this down below too. These are excellent for long trips, whether you're driving, you're getting on an airplane, you're getting on a train, just whatever. These are really good. Just a coloring book. I'm not even sure where I picked this up at. I don't know. A dino coloring book. I don't know where I got it. And then I brought our, this is just a composition notebook. This is a composition notebook, and we have been using these as our nature journals. And so this is my daughter's, and she already has several entries in this. And I've been really just thinking about our homeschool and the things that I might be wanting to change in it, and my eyes are just kind of being open to a different way to do things. And so this year, they each have their nature journal, even my 3-year-old, and we have been nature journaling anything that we see on our nature walks and just outside when we're out and about. And it has really become something very life-giving in our homeschool and in our home. And one day, we just saw the weirdest little bug outside, and we stopped our lessons, and we just went and learned about that bug that we had seen. And so it's just, yeah, it's something that I'm really loving, that is a change in our homeschool, and just learning just kind of how to embrace that season that you're in, and taking it slow and enjoying the time with your children, and not being on such a schedule, which we've never really been on a schedule before. I spoke about it previously, but I reverse schedule, so we just do what we do. If I had like an itemized lesson plan for the whole year, it would not work for me. It would not work for me at all, because I would never meet the expectations, and I would never meet the goals, and I would feel like a complete failure. So no, I do not do that. And honestly, whenever I was trying to like learn this homeschool thing, and I would watch all of these YouTube mamas and learn from them, there was one mama in particular that I remember, and she said the same thing. She said she just reversed plans, she reversed schedules, and that's the way they love to do it. When I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, thank you, Lord, for showing me this mama, because that is exactly how I feel. I can't do the lesson itemized planning every year. Like, I cannot do it. Also, just another coloring book. This is a national park coloring book that we picked up at one of the national parks that we've been to. If you have not looked into their Junior Ranger program when you go to a national park, it is the neatest and the coolest thing that you will ever do with your kid. Get the backpack, get the books, get everything, because it it makes traveling and exploring the national parks so much funner. It just adds the element to it that your kids enjoy so much. They get their little badges when they complete their book, and it's wonderful. I might do a video on that. My notepad that I try to keep this as close to me as I can throughout the day, or just a notebook in general, and just jot down all the different ideas that I have in my head that if I don't write down immediately, they go out of my head and they may or may not return. And I know you can relate to that. So I just have this. This is to write down all of my ideas. Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to put some makeup on and I'm trying to get ready for church.
We're not going to church tonight.
I think
Okay, well, let's show them what you did. Come here. Yeah, I mean, this is life. This is what happens. This is why I tell you that anybody on YouTube or social media that looks like they have it together, they don't, because things like this happen all of the time. And I'm going to show you. Yes. So this is Blush, and she is ready for church.
I just want to get ready for church.
Yeah, okay. Well, you can't go like that, okay? So yes, I guess this is how I'm going to end the video, because I need to go wash Blush off of my 3-year-old's face. So, with that being said, I hope that this video has entertained you first and foremost, and somewhat helped you. And just remember you are not in this alone. I am in the trenches with you. We are doing this thing. We are homeschooling our kids, and it's great. This is a blessed and great life to lead. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. And also, just for a little tip, my husband was supposed to be watching her, and you know how that is, mamas. So, Brad Pitt, you got to get it together, son. Get it together. When I ask you to watch the child for 5 minutes, just do it. Just do it. Love you. Bye.